Hey, good afternoon or good morning. Um, this is Diary of a Coach, episode 42. And today's episode is titled Fear is a Knowledge Gap. Fear is a knowledge gap. When I was an employee, as about 2010, I had a new HOD. He came in from one of the banks, to our organization. And when he came in, he insisted that we were going to design our processes in that organization. We didn't have documented processes. And having done his background check and his assessments of the people under his team, he decided that I was the person who would help draw processes. And so he gave me a template that he had used in one of his employments, and asked me to model after the template and design the maps for the processes. Prior to that time, I honestly cannot remember if I had any encounter with processes. I cannot remember if I understood what processes were. So I found myself reading documents, studying, and because of the magnitude of work that I found that I was going to do, I became quite apprehensive. I was apprehensive because I felt this was going to affect my appraisal score, this was going to affect my performance, this was going to affect, my operations. I was quite concerned, I was afraid. So I found that the only way out, because I could not decline the task, was to learn what it really meant to do processes. So I invested a lot of time reading, studying, going through the maps and templates, and when I could afford it, I asked him a lot of questions. Today, by the grace of God, processes and doing maps have become a major source of income for me. It's one of my income streams. I think on record, I have about 6 income streams, if I'm not mistaken, and process development and business development and process engineering is a significant chunk of that income stream. It accounts for maybe 40% of my income stream over the years. Why am I saying this? You see, in business, as a coach, as a consultant, as a therapist, as a trainer, as a business owner, as a CEO, as a creative director, as anything, your responsibility is to innovate around your business. But many times you encounter fear. There is the fear that if I start this thing, will it work? Can I even do this thing? Would people not laugh at me? What if it fails? What if I don't succeed? What if I bite more than I can chew? What if? These are the things that ordinarily occupy our mind. There are other what ifs that you don't look at, like what if I succeed? Like what if people embrace it? Like what if it becomes too successful beyond my expectation? What if it turns out better than I even imagined? Those are another sides of what if that also makes us very scared. So I want to let you know that every time you have encountered any form of fear, it is actually rooted in the fact that you don't know enough. Knowledge gap naturally precedes fear. So whenever you are afraid of expanding your operations and expanding your business, I want you to take it from me that it is the fact that you don't know enough. There was a program I attended by Tony Elumelu, the first ever Tony Elumelu Entrepreneurship Foundation event at Covenant University. Tony Elumelu made a statement that has stayed with me for long. He said, the more you know, the more you are confident. And the more confident you become, the more courageous you become. That statement has helped me in my business. I have transited from computer science through life coaching into behavioral change, and now I'm a mental health advocate. And every time I have transited, there has been a fear element. But guess what? The more I knew, the more I became confident. And the more I became confident, the more I became courageous to do what I am doing. Many people wonder how I do what I do. Many people wonder how I'm able to, weather the storm. Many people wonder how I'm able to pay wages without fail, without delay for a day. People wonder how I'm able to expand my operations. People wonder how I'm able to at least sell out my classes. People wonder how we do many things at SOBCA. The truth is, we don't have any magic. We just have some principles. And the principle number one is that we are curious to know how it works. So we relate with people that know how to do it. We read and study and observe methods that have worked in places. Because the more you know, the more you're confident. And the more you're confident, the more you're courageous. So my charge for you this week as we enter a new week is this. That very thing that scares you, give it 7 days of consistent study or 21 days of consistent research. Know more about it. Because the more you know, the more you're confident. And the more you're confident, the more courageous you will become. I hope this episode helps you. Thank you, Shegon, the fear doctor, for joining my video. Idenyi, my brother for life, we dey here. God bless you, sir. Mati, you're always here. Thank you so much. Fesin, good to see you, my brother. It's been a while. I hope you're well. Enobon, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Balte, Baba, good to see you, sir. How are you doing? How's the family? Banke, thank you for your comments. Banke says, what if I succeed and I cannot handle it? Learn how to handle it. As you're succeeding and you're afraid of how to handle success, then you study how to handle success. Because the more you know, the more you're confident. And the more you're confident, the more you're courageous. Jack Den, Senior, good to see you, sir. Appreciate. Thank you so much. Love it. Good to see you. Thank you so much. So thank you for watching episode 42 of Diary of a Coach. Please do me a favor. Share this video. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.